Hello Cancer, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. This is your full moon reading. So we've got a full moon coming up on the 12th of November 2019. This is the general read for most Cancer. So of course it's not going to apply to every single Cancer on the planet. So take what resonates with you, leave behind what doesn't. It could be that this whole reading resonates with you. It could be that some of the messages are for you, some of the messages for other people that are watching. Let them have their messages, you take your messages, don't get confused between the two, don't take stuff personally that isn't meant for you, right? If you'd like a private full moon reading with me, then there's a link popping up there to book in for one of those. I get those out within 24 hours of you ordering them. They're 3 pages long and they're specific to you from your higher self too. They're $20 off at the moment as well, so they're a complete bargain. So let's get into the general reading for Cancer. What do you need to let go of this full moon, Cancer? Right. You need to let go of thoughts, labels that you have about yourself, who you think you are, who you think you were. Maybe your family, your teachers, your friends, people along the way have told you things about yourself that aren't actually true anymore. Now you're actually grown into yourself more, you know yourself better. They aren't true, but maybe you're still judging yourself based on that. You know, it could be like a really silly thing, like you've been told that you're clumsy when you're not really. You're fine. So the labels that you've put on yourself, sometimes they're like more serious labels, like you could have been told that you're a healer and you keep on thinking that you should be doing that stuff when it's not what your higher self is leading you toward or whatever. It could be that you've been told that you're kind of like a carer or something like that, but you're not really happy in that role, it's not really you. And so, yeah, this full moon, let go of labels that you've put on yourself that aren't really you. Just be open to you really knowing yourself. Maybe let go of all labels that you've got and see who you are now. Because you're not your labels, you know. And as soon as you label yourself, the universe tends to show you that you're not that. Especially if it's not leading you in the right direction, you know, in life. So be careful of those labels, let go of those labels, who you thought you were. Maybe you're going through a complete transformation now, and so you need to let go of those old labels to see who you are now, to see where your life can lead you now. Old phase has ended, new phase beginning. Something just popped into my head then, so this is for some of you. Cancer is the scapegoat. Sometimes you've been the person to blame, you've been the scapegoat. Maybe it tends to happen to the most aware person in the room. So if you were the most aware person in your family, of course, when you're the most aware one, people can feel that around you. They kind of will place more responsibility on you because you are more responsible, right? You can see the bigger picture. You seem to be able to handle things better than everyone else. And then when you don't make it right for everyone else, they can put the blame on you. And so this scapegoat happens. And it happens to people that take too much responsibility. So it's not that the responsibility is being put on you. It's that you're happily taking responsibility and you're trying to make things all right for everyone. And if you just release that responsibility, allow people to mess up their lives in their own way and get their own lessons and learn from that, take responsibility for themselves, then you won't be the scapegoat anymore. So for some of you, that label is the scapegoat, and it's an internal one that you've been giving yourself without realizing. What else do you need to let go of, Cancer, this full moon? This is about letting go of being available to everyone else when you want your time to yourself. Pisces got this too. Cancer. And you're so similar, hey, you're so similar to Pisces in many ways. You're the loving and caring people, both of you, Pisces and Cancer. Your door's always open, even when you're really tired, even when you want peace and quiet, even when you know you need an early night, even when you know you want time to yourself and you want a bath, even when you know you just want to read a book and take it easy. What do? A friend calls you. Oh, this stuff's going wrong, someone's just broken up with me, can I talk to you? What do you say, Cancer? You say yes, don't you? You don't love yourself, you love them first. Stop it! Stop it! Call your Pisces friend, get them to watch their video. Call your Cancer friend, get them to watch this video. Support each other in that, in saying no. You don't need to have an open door all the time. You need to start loving yourself and giving yourself the peace and quiet that when you need it, that rest when you need it. And it requires you to say no, Cancer. So start saying no. What do you need to let go of? You need to let go of always being there for other people, even when it's hurting you. And it's hurting you. Like if you're tired, it's hurting you to be there for someone else. Don't put everyone else's needs and feelings before your own. They'll find someone else to whine at. Don't need to be there for everyone all the time. You don't. There's other shoulders to cry on, Cancer. Wow. What else do you need to let go of? This full moon, Cancer. Again, you've got the self-love card. You've got to let go of all the ways that you haven't been loving yourself and putting yourself first. You need to prioritize your feelings. You need to let go of all the sabotages that you've been doing. You need to let go of all the other people that you've been putting first. And it's a big call, Cancer. This is a big call. There's a lot there to let go of. This is why you've got the one step at a time. Don't expect yourself to get there to this self-loving place real fast, because you've got all kinds of ways that you're putting others in front of you. But the thing is, and you might not want to do that. You might have so much resistance to doing this because you think, well, that's who I am now. I'm such a loving person and I do love taking care of my friends. And we all love Cancer for that, honestly. I'm Taurus. I love my Cancer friends because they're such beautiful people. We love you for that. But you know what? If you're looking after yourself, if you're really loving yourself and you're looking after yourself first, you can have so much more to give. And I don't know about you, but when I have friends that always say yes to me, and then I can tell that they're really tired, they don't want to listen to me, they get resentful about it, I wish they'd have said no, and I tell them sometimes. I've got a friend who always says yes, and he always says yes to everybody, right? And then he complains about it, and he complains about it to me. And he says, this person, they did the wrong thing. And I said, well, did you say yes to them? And he said, yeah, but why did they just take advantage? I'm like, you've got to start saying no. He's like, oh, I don't want to say no. And I'm like, really? Say no to me, because I don't want you to feel resentful. I don't want you to be whining to someone else like you're whining to me about them. I don't want you doing that. I'd rather you say no to me. But saying yes to me and then complaining to other people about me, I don't want that. I don't want you doing that. So then if I'd ask him, can I come over? And then he'd say yes. And I'd say no. Is that a yes, or is it a no, yes? And just I would prompt him to actually listen to himself. And sometimes it was a no. Sometimes he'd be honest and he would be like, well, it's no. It's like, that's okay. I don't have to come over. But do the same thing. I'm giving you that same advice. Ask yourself, is it a yes, or is it a no, yes? If it's a no, yes, no, you're not doing the right thing for that person. They don't want to feel your resentment, and they don't want you to whine about them to other people. You need to start saying no for everyone's sake. One step at a time. It's not going to be a fast process, this, because you have so much resistance to it, Cancer. But no, you're not letting yourself go. You're not giving up who you really are and your loving nature. You won't be giving yourself up for that. It's way more loving to say no than it is to say yes and when you don't want to, and then complain about them afterward. Think about it. It's way more loving to do that. And so you'll actually be more loving, more of your beautiful self, Cancer, when you start saying no more often. You're in Pisces. What do you like? Cancer, what do you need to take responsibility for this full moon? Yay! Your brilliance. I've already told you some of your brilliance and some of the dark side of that brilliance too, Cancer. But you are brilliant. You've got so many skills. You've got so many skills, Cancer. You know it. And you use those skills to create. Not only to create in other people's lives, but to create in your own life. Use those skills for yourself. Your life is for you. For you to create what you want in your life, the experiences that you want in your life, the business that you want in your life, the job that you want in your life, the hobbies that you want in your life, the relationships that you want in your life, the adventures you want in your life. your skills and your brilliance is for you and your life, and so create what you want in your life using those skills for yourself. Don't just use them for other people. Use your skills for yourself and your own life. Apply them in your own life. You've been given those gifts for your life, remember that. So if you find that you're just kind of helping other people with your gifts, and you're not using those same gifts for yourself, start using them for yourself, Cancer, and wow, what your life is going to take off. If you think your skills are great helping other people, just you wait until you use them for yourself. Way more powerful. What else do you need to take responsibility for this full moon, Cancer? This has come up for so many star signs this full moon. It's bizarre. So if I was doing a general read for everybody, this is it, because this has come up for so many star signs. It is choosing your relationships based on what you know, what you feel, your intuition, not based on what other people want for you, or who they would choose to be friends with, or who they would choose to be in a relationship. This is about choosing a partner, like a life partner, a romantic partner, based on who's right for you, not who's right on paper. And on paper is like other people's opinions of who would be right for you. This is about choosing friendships. Intimacy is about who you'll open up to, who you will share yourself with, who you'll share your life with, who you'll talk to. It's like you know deep in your heart. You know based on your feelings, on your intuition, who's right for you. And you need to follow that though. You need to make your choices on that. You need to choose who to have in your life based on that, not what other people want from you, not who wants to be intimate with you, not who chooses you, choose who you choose. Yeah? Not who chooses you. Don't choose who chooses you. You be the chooser. You know who you want in your life. You be the chooser. You decide now who's best for your life. Because otherwise, if you let yourself be chosen all the time and then you just choose them back, you're just saying yes to them back, whether they're friendships or someone asking you, do you want a job, you're just saying yes to it and you're never choosing. You're giving away all your power. You're not going to have the best relationships, and so you need to start choosing. Pretty much everyone, this full moon is all about that. You need to make wiser choices about who you open up to, who you tell things to, who you're choosing in your life, who you'll allow into your life. Every sign has got that message this time. Okay, Cancer, what else do you need to take responsibility for this full moon? Including yourself, supporting yourself. Pretty much along the same lines of what we've been saying already, this self-love thing. It's like using your gifts for yourself. So if you've been helping other people out in another way, you need to include yourself in that. You need to help yourself out in that same way. Support yourself. If you've been supporting other people in some way, you need to support yourself in that same way. This is like the psychic reader who doesn't get readings for themselves. This is the massage therapist that doesn't get massage for themselves. This is the chiropractor that's got a really bad back. This is the person that helps everyone else out in crisis when their whole life is falling apart. No one's helping them, they're not helping themselves. This is about someone that helps everyone else clear out the house when their house is really a mess in itself. This is about someone that feeds everyone else and then they go home and then they find that their fridge is empty. This is the chef who makes amazing meals and then they just throw a microwave meal in the microwave, of course, when they get home for themselves. This is like the way that you support other people. You need to include yourself in that. Remember, this is your brilliance. Your gifts. They're for your life. Yeah? You're an amazing chef because you want to eat amazing food. Not just make it for someone else. Not just make it for someone else for their money. Do it for yourself. So support yourself. However you've been supporting people, do it for yourself. Cancer. So if the shoulder to cry on, that open door for yourself, or maybe it's time you cry on your own shoulder. You be there for yourself. You listen to yourself and you're venting what you need to say. Include yourself, support yourself. Do something for yourself in your life. Be really firm on that and take the power in your life, Cancer. Wow, a transformational full moon for you. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a private reading, a private full moon reading, there's a link there to sign up for one of those. $20 off at the moment. They're 3 pages long, or you can double it for less than double the money, and you get more than double. It goes from 3 pages to 7 pages long, so way more guidance from your higher self, specific to you, if you're booking for one of those. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, I also do daily reads, weekly reads, monthly reads, soulmate reads, new moon reads, full moon reads, and some bonus reads as well. So subscribe to my channel, you'll see all of those. And Cancer, I've put all of your reading videos in a playlist so you can find them really easily, and there's a link up there to those. So click on that, check out your other readings. Thank you so much for watching this and for sticking around till the end as well. Very much appreciated. Have a fantastic full moon, and I'll see you next time, Cancer. Bye.